Never true. Yep, there we are. That's okay. Whatever. Alright, what's up, YouTube? Sorry. Your girl forgot how to start streams there or something. Won't be doing that again. So, we now check chat and that every time. Oh, nice! Only a few of my IRL friends know that I play VR chat, like, because holy hell is this game hard to explain to people. But that's really cool that your friends are into it too. One of my besties got a Quest 3 because I took one over, like, I got a Quest 3 just to try and sell my friends on VR chat. I was that down bad. And so I would, like, take it to their house and show them how it worked and then, like, accidentally leave it there. And they get on and hang out. And yeah, he got like a 4080 Ti and all sorts of stuff, but it made him motion sickness. So having friends that are willing to like VR with you is really neat. Really neat. Mine get on here to tell me to get off and come hang out with them IRL. That's about all they use this for. But like I said, I have met some people from VR IRL, and a couple have stayed good friends. It's definitely a like we were saying, it's a hard community to get into, but it's a really good community. But yeah, it's just like most of these people have known each other, especially like the higher end PC VR users that play a lot, for years. And I'm too ADHD to sit there and grind rep with just a few people, so I kind of know a bunch of people and have a few close friends. But yeah. It's I try not to recommend it to people too much because then it does become like a explain, and this is kind of like a bit of a personal space for me that I don't want to necessarily explain to everybody. I know, but I do think VR would help more people than realize it by a lot. Let's just say that straight up, because it's just a really good place to grind a lot of different skills that are arguably dangerous to do in the like real world, especially for people like myself that are trans. So it's a really great place. We don't have music. Sorry about that. There's DMCA stuff, so you have to like split the way the music plays, and I haven't figured it out yet. See how this LPO works. Grab mag. Okay. Huh? Nope. Actually, I think we can pull the iron off. Yeah. We're in a video game. We're not running out of batteries. See if this... Yeah, okay. And then... throw the EOTech on it? Okay. Okay. But, there's some neat stuff in here too. I can keep yapping. Like, I'm assuming you don't know about the art galleries, right? Yeah, they're full art galleries. I have a couple of friends that run them. And every week there'll be a different showing. Sometimes there'll be a DJ that's like a friend, so you can like all listen to music, or you'll just go around and talk with people about the art or the artists about like their stuff. It's just like going to a real opening, IRL. So yeah, the art scene in this game is actually very big, and yeah, I have no problem sending you links to a couple groups like after stream for that. Like the Pear Gallery, they're a great place. They do events basically every week, and you can go and look at dozens of different works of art in various different mediums in VR. Like you are in a gallery and talk to the artists or other people in the community, or just hang out. So I'd say that's the way to meet artists, not just sort of hope you run into one. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm more than willing to help you do that. Because if you just kind of go around trying to peddle your wares, basically, everyone's just going to assume, like, they just are looking for, like a handout and not help. Do you know what I'm saying? And that, like, there are people in this game that will teach you how to do literally anything for days on end if you ask them. But if they think you're just trying to, like, get them to do something for you, they will never talk to you again. Ever. Not even once, you know what I'm saying? So I would heavily recommend that. If you get in the art scene, you like take it being an actual art scene very literally and seriously, because it's like being at a small liberal arts college. Everyone knows each other, and if you make an enemy, you're gonna have it for a while. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, just sorry. It's just like there's certain things like I went to an art school for part of my undergrad, and all my roommates were music and art majors, and I'd been painting Warhammer and doing commission work since middle school, and seeing a lot of them that didn't really necessarily know how the art industry worked, because I grew up with a professional artist as a parent. So like I was, going to her shows when I was a young kid and all that stuff, and hanging them and all that. So it's just kind of like how I grew up. And so running into some people that didn't grow up around that and are just trying now after learning online can be hard, because it's like there's certain lessons they've missed, and no art school is not something that every artist needs to go to or anything like that. But I can assure you, I went to school with some very, very talented people that did not become less talented by going. You know what I'm saying? But like that's how I learned how to do a lot of stuff that wasn't just Warhammer painting. Straight up. I think like when I was at art school, I had roommates that taught me, like music production, basically whatever I wanted to know. So I'd say VR chat is literally the same thing. If you want to know how to do something, just go up and ask the person how to do it. And they will tell you literally everything. Straight up. So I'd say it's one of the best, if not the best, space to share creative art online right now, especially 3D art. So yeah, your friends are actually like really looking out for you, and that's really nice of them, because no, like nothing you have said is untrue at all. But yeah, you do probably need a little help finding the right places so you don't waste 6 months looking, and I will have no problem doing that for you. Oh. Oh, thank you. Means a lot. Okay. Try this real quick. And then, I don't know. Here, no, I mean, we can get lame. Why not? I don't normally do this because it's cringy, but here, look. I'll show you some of my crop. I have some... Here, do you want to see my, like... I have some one-of-one stuff. Check this out. Here's something that was made for me. Oh, this stuff better still work, because this is, like, my first 6 months to a year. This is the first Avi anyone ever made for me. Please work. Please still work. There she is. So I'm really into the rave scene, like I've said 12 times now. And the person that introduced me to it was the first like avatar person I met. They found me dancing in front of a mirror in a black cat, and they were like, you know, there's actual places to dance, right? And I was like, no. And so check this out. Like it's my old main with a bunch of crazy weird shit done to it. So like it's optimized so it can go to a rave, which means it's not very poor. And so it's got trails, right? So I can do all my little liquid dancing shit. Sorry, my cable's in the way. So yeah, this is like, people always come in here trying to sell their wares, you know what I'm saying? And they're always like, do you have a custom avatar? I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah, actually I do. You know why I have it? Because someone gave it to me for free for being good at dancing in the game. You see what I'm saying? So like, you know, it's like, I appreciate some of these people's offers, but you gotta like make friends with the right types of people, because if it's somebody you're dancing with every weekend, right, they're gonna like want you to have stuff that works, if that makes any sense. So like, I know it's not like super neat, but for a rave, I think it's really cool. Right? Yeah, Mike's extremely talented. Yeah, he did that in 3 hours one night. Yeah, that guy, I saw him make a world in 6 hours one night. Like, I went to sleep after we'd all been raving for 9 hours, and he was like, I'm gonna get into world design, and woke up and he made a world. Straight up. Like, we could go there right now if I still have it in my favorites. He did this one for me too, which is, I don't know if you know the creator Cozy, but she doesn't make opties. So here's my old raving main. Optimized Cozy. So it's like, sometimes like you can make friends that like help you out a little bit, and then you can take those skills, which sounds like you already have and you're already building, and as long as they know you're actually interested, you can start to do what happened to me, and that's, I started asking questions, right? So ever since my 3rd or 4th day, which is I'm assuming what you did too, I had my own avatars that were uploaded. Did I mess the textures up completely? No comment. But here we are. And then, so where was the first edit, which was last Christmas? Last Christmas break, I got, I found out what Booth was. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know like how it worked. So here, let me turn this up just in case, because I have a lot of versions of this. So, but I did a Runa, right? I don't know if you're aware of Runa. Let me get one out. So Runa is this robot girl Booth model, and has like an insane amount of assets, right? Yeah. So I had like, this was my first like Christmas break with VR chat. I spent learning how to do this. So like, you know, getting the science jacket and making sure the asset was like in the right spots and stuff. And then I started asking my friends questions, you know, like, hey, so I figured all this stuff out. What should I do next? And they were like, oh, well, you can add stuff to, you know, your Gumroads. And I was like, what? Really? And then I got this Cult Python asset from Lindy, I believe her name. A lot of the other avatars I have with this stuff is from this time. I need to update them because of a change in the VRChat SDK. But check it out. It's like, this is the first thing I added to a Gumroad, and it's a revolver. So you can, you know, open the chamber and then load it with however many bullets as you want. But it's like, say you just put one in it like that, then you can flick it to play Russian roulette and stuff. You can actually see which chamber has the bullet in it. So it's like, you know, you're about to get shot, you know? It's really neat. And then, I'm sorry, it wasn't in that one, my bad. There's the bullet. And then here we go, blap, blap. And then, so now that's done. You open it up again, and you can eject the casing, and it's empty and everything. Like, yeah, when I started finding assets like this, you know, the target point in my hand is all messed up and everything. But when I got this to work, it was like, oh shit, okay, because I, you know, got the tricks. They're not right, but it still looks cool, especially if you do it fast. So that got me to start messing around with, you know, like the whole why not both meme. So where is my first actual project that drove me insane? I believe this is the one. Sorry, you know how it is when you have 10 different versions of avatars. One of them might be a glitch now and I don't want to get banned. I really, oh, you don't know this. So before you started playing about 3 weeks ago, it never said server processing above your name when you changed avatars. That is a new thing they have done to rate limit us because, I don't know. Used to be able to change avatars instantaneously, nonstop, and now they rate limit you. It's so cringe. Okay, so this was like my first, like, it's the and then it's got the full endoskeleton and the girlfriend accessories and all that. So like, yeah, I spent all Christmas break doing this, and then I realized I was going to probably lose my scholarship, and I had to focus on biology and chemistry, which are my majors. But that's why, like, I respect what y'all do, like, a lot, because I've sat there, and I've clicked again, and I've messed it up, and I've had to start over, and I haven't duplicated my, you know, avatar before I started messing with it, because I'm a Warhammer painter, so in my mind, there's no save points. You know what I mean? It's like if I screw up the model, that screw up is now a happy accident. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm like using years of skills just to remove paint to redo my mistakes. So like the way you guys do this is, you know, like, yeah, I'll be honest. Control Z, way better than having to use 3 different strippers from Japan, multiple different wet sanding papers from Japan, to be like all these weird little things. It's way easier to Control Z, but it's no more artistic. You know what I mean? That's the way I've always tried to explain avatars to creators from the perspective of a Warhammer player. It's like, yeah, I can sculpt stuff out of clay that looks really good, but it took me years. And frankly, if I had known Blender was gonna be a thing, I probably would have learned it instead. You know what I mean? Like, people just 3D print everything now for Warhammer. I have friends that make their bits in Blender instead of sculpting them like I do. So yeah, you know, it's a whole new world every year, for sure. But then one of my friends, who knows I'm a war nerd, source, am in gun range right now, started sending me some K-Tech stuff, and let me show you the stuff. This is, K-Tech makes some like actually insane assets. I did some Armed Forces PvPRP for a minute in this game. So he actually has assets that use OSC, and if you don't know what OSC is, something you don't really need to know about yet, but it's basically an outside thing that like can hold, I put this like really simply, basically like you can put assets and then link them to a server that doesn't require your avatar to be in the world for the asset to stay permanent. You know, like when you leave a world, things go away. So like I can plant landmines on this avatar, and then using OSC, even if I disconnect or leave the map, the landmines will still be there for the PvP that's going on. So yeah, there's some pretty insane stuff in this game, like that. Like I have a shot caller, and that's one thing I was working on this weekend, is using OSC to make the shot caller an interactive asset on my avatar that triggers it in real life too. Yeah, there's a lot of really wild stuff out there. So yeah, this is K-Tech. Like I said, he's an amazing creator. Check this stuff out. Here we go. Tablet, you guys see that? Yeah. And then you just go like this, power on. And so right now we got UAV and we can use this, like that's me right there. And so this works in any map, you know, like lighting us up. And if you look up, she should be up there. We might have to go to optimize box. You can see far enough though, but I thought this sky was pretty big. Huh. One sec. Let's get out something a little bigger and easier to see. Turn on submenu. Oh, I forgot. It has interactive buttons. It's just they didn't used to be that great. So, you know, here, let me turn on first person so you guys can see this. The Call of Duty kill streak. It's a cruise missile. This one's pretty crazy. There it is. Boom. Used to be able to fly that I wasn't just now is frustrating, but like I said, a lot of these assets got changed in an SDK update recently that I did not have time to do. This is the one I wanted to show you. The AC-130 Ghost Rider. See, there's the drone I was trying to show earlier. So it does put up assets in the air, but where's the AC-130? Come on. There it is. See, isn't that crazy? So this is the most expensive asset I've ever bought, because that whole AC-130 is like, you know, to scale. It's a thing. So yeah, it'll orbit right now. You can see we've got like all this stuff here for the 25, like the minigun, the Bofors, and the howitzer, and it's all interactive. So yeah, there's some insane stuff is all I'm trying to say. Straight up, just and this is the sort of stuff that like I would have never been able to find this, but one of my friends was like, hey, you'll like this once I started doing other stuff, you know what I mean? Let's see, look, we can just, this is how you win the kill house. There, cleared, you know, easy, right? Just boom, 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 boom. I can actually even turn on damage on these, and they'll do damage to the targets. I'm wondering if that's how people set some of these quote-unquote records. Yeah, okay, we're going over here to do this. Sorry, I have not done this in a minute. I got obsessed with figuring out how this shit worked, and like I never really used it, you know? Boom! That's awesome. Oh no, it's fine. One of my jobs is to talk to myself. So here, you can do this here, and so if like you can crash it, right? So if you want to RP, you know, like that, you can. It's pretty crazy. You can make it leave. I don't know if you can. I think I have to respawn it first, but like, basically it just goes leaving area and stuff. It's just all this cool shit. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, if one plane can be this cool, imagine what you can make, you know? And I just think that's the beauty of this game for sure. Straight up. I want to show you something really funny and then we'll move on. Where Airstrike? Nope. Nope. Sub one? Nope, nope. Maybe it's on a different version of her. You only, fit so many parameters and stuff, right? So some of them only have some of his gadgets. But one is this giant puzzle box bomb that takes 2 people to figure out. And it's crazy. Like, because you can lock it into the world with OSC, like I was telling you. So, because of that, like, it's not like they can just like kick you if you disconnect. It quits, like they lost all their progress. So it's actually really cool. But yeah, here, this is my favorite thing to do last time, like last summer, right? Whenever the hell, what's it called, came out, Fallout. So whenever Fallout came out, I'd watch it in this game with people and then do this when the nuclear explosion goes off at the front. I'd never seen it before, but I figured it out. And I had at least half a dozen people that were so confused. But there you go. That's the K-Tech nuke. Oh, I wasn't close enough to see it, which is weird. Oh, that's why we couldn't see the drone until it was around on a different angle. That makes sense. Huh. Okay, hand. Work. Is this broken? Yeah. Dang. Okay, we're gonna cheat. Search worlds. Box. Optimized box. New instance. Feeling that. Let's go. Okay, so if you've never been to Optimized Box, I thought this place was pointless. It kind of is, but you go over to the wall, right? And you can turn off all the walls. Just hit this thing called walls toggle. Now you can see any assets you add to avatars, basically. So here's that nuke again. Boom. E. So, yeah, I'd set that off in here when we were watching the Fallout and the explosion went off. So it would like go off behind inside of the VR movie screen. And people were just fucking freaking out. It was crazy. So like here, look. We can fire gas barrage, why not? Oh, jeez. Yeah. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is like, I went from like Runa modding to buying really expensive military assets that probably shouldn't have got, and then back to booth with Manuka, and now I don't really do much. Here's a Navi I did for stream, or a mod I did on a Navi for stream. Watson, Romney. This is one of my favorite assets I own. It's called Clone Control. So like, check out. It's not a mirror, it's a clone of my Abby. So there are various different like, parameters you can add. This doesn't have a lot of them because I didn't have the parameter slots open. But you can like have it stand there and then freeze it in a pose and then go up to it and be like, oh, or I can take off its animations so it's not going to change, like its expression. And so you can like, just gonna say it, if you ever want to like get OP in this game, just start making out with a clone of yourself. People will kind of do whatever you say after that. No comment. And then you just like, you've got these different options. And like I said, most of these are off, but like mirror, which moves will change how I like interact with myself, distance from me, etc. Let me see where I am in my play space real quick. Here, like I can scooch her up, and then I can be like, do the whole anima visualizer, like, and then like, but because I'm running into myself, turn mirroring off, and then you can do this instead, like, aww, boop. So, yeah, this is the only thing I really add to stuff is cloning for dancing, but I would really, really, really like to have some edits that I do to a couple things. It's just my old main had a custom body with the blend shapes not being, controllable. So like no clothes would fit her. It wasn't just like a Zen fit. It was like a Zen fit with, mods or some shit. But yeah, no, if you want to look at like, if you want to make like an avatar for dancing and stuff for people, look at this avatar, Ryu, RYU. She has the best hip and spine out of like the last year, it feels like. It's one of the only ones that registers this movement that I'm doing right now. Yeah, highly recommend looking into how she's designed if you ever want to do dancing stuff. But there's my like little spiel. Hope to see you in game. Hope you enjoy it. It's literally the best thing in the world, in my opinion. I love VR chat in the same way I love Warhammer and chemistry, which I never thought I'd find anything I liked that much, It's a magical place. Don't want to go back to planes. Actually, no, helicopters based. Where's Project Hilo? Just type it in. Project Hilo. W. No. Okay. So this is a great map made by one of the Armed Forces RP groups that I used to be in, and all these like buildings and crazy things you see, like these structures, are so they all learn like perfect formation flying and stuff so that you can do neat things. Kind of want to fly the Chinook real quick and then get in the Little Bird if she's not nimble enough today. There we go. This is back to the start. Always forget how to do this. Damn it. Never mind. Sorry. Blade tilt is my... Like, there it is. Sorry. Yeah, you click it and then you drag it like the throttle. Okay, so blade tilt is the angle of attack on a helicopter blade. And holy shit, did I need to remember that. Thank God. Good job, Brain. Let's get up over this, please. Nice. Come on. Got me in a little bit of an orbit. What the heck? My blades out? Yeah, that's what it was. W? Yeah, in order to like get qualified for this stuff in like the RP groups, you have to like be able to fly through that entire maze over there and stuff, and I'm way too ADHD. I spent 2 days back when I had no friends in this game, like the first month or two, in this map called Helicopter Training World that's in English and Japanese. It teaches you how to fly a little bird. And here we are. All things you can put inside a memory. This is like a flashback. This is like a dream. Look at that. Look at that. Damn it. Ah, that was almost cool. Alright, what do we find next? No, we're finding that warrior. Let's go. Actually, no, I want to fight that little bird. Ooh. Okay. I thought it was on orange. I shouldn't be able to see that, should I? Oh well. This is like a dream. Not orange, red. Alright. Let's get it. Now we're in a little bit of a fucking death machine. Yeah. Alright, I'm feeling stupid. That was stupid. Alright, we're actually gonna do that. We're gonna do that. That's doable. That's 100% doable. Okay. So we're gonna want to go at it. Basically, like maybe half the amount of collective we were given it last time. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. We got this, chat. Easy cat. Walk it sideways, Infinite. Yeah, okay. I'm on the bubble hardly. This is why I didn't get qualified. Okay. Alright, no, hold on everybody. I have to sit back. Biggest thing about flying in VR, make yourself sit back and have your controllers on your thighs or your chair arms. Or you're gonna have what happened to me happen to you. You're gonna get on the bubble or off the bubble and not able to get on it because I think this one has guns on it. Let's fly this gunship version. This is actually like the dream assignment for most attack helicopter pilots in the army is flying one of these in the 160th Special Operations Regiment, which this is totally not solid flat black because it's a part of Promise. So yeah, it's like the you take miniguns and rocket pods and put them right wherever you want them, and the craziest thing they do is they count rivets, these rivets here, and every pilot has a different place where they draw a circle with a grease pen. You know, it's a black circle on the glass, and then that's the targeting for this helicopter. That's it. They practice that much, and they can use that with nods and everything. It's kind of insane. Okay. Yeah. I don't have my phone next to me, or I would shout out the person's book. But that's what I want is like the DCS thing I want. They also make a collective, which is the rod that you pull up and down to control how much power the turbine transfers to the rotors. So you can like not do what I'm doing right now and having to pretend that you can keep your hand steady enough. Come on, bitch, you got this. Oh. Here. We're gonna do it stupid, but it's gonna work. We're basically gonna try and auto-rotate through it. And then kill collective. Ah, no. Sorry, chat. A little too sick for this one today. Flying is something you have to take slow, you know what I'm saying? So if you rush it at all, you're gonna crash. I was rushing. And I tried twice to slow down. I couldn't. Move on. Ooh, idea. Pressure washer simulator, maybe? Let's get it. Oh, that's me. Okay, I'm gonna grab a sip of water real quick. I'll be back in a minute or two. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Alright, let's clean this truck. We cleaned the car last time. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Hello. What's up, Trek? Oh, right? Yeah, she's absolutely OP. Like, legit. I had to get her because some femboy had better bows than me and I had to put him in his place, you know what I'm saying? Had to happen. Blap, blap. Where's my camera? Boom. Boom. Nice. Oh, we should probably look a little bit more like we work at a car wash. Right, chat? There we go. Car wash. I almost said car wash, yo, unironically like that song. Holy god, I have brain rot. That's not good. Alright, straight. Very close. Okay. Well, that's another reason why knowing people like me is helpful. Finding people with 11-point tracking to test your new stuff isn't the worst. Like, I can find things that'll clip that, yeah. I'll just say that. I've had people come to me with something that they're like, alright, I'm about to put it up on Gumroad. I'm like, give me a second. And I put on like my knees and my chest and start doing some, you know, interesting poses. And things just start popping out that shouldn't pop out. Every time. So like underrated DJs came up this morning, Trek, and Tommy Trash came up and I agreed. But I like pushed it even further and I said anyone on Mousetrap in the last 10 years. Because Eddie and No Mana should be Anima big. Period. They're not Nepo babies. Oh, they haven't put out a single bad song ever. You know what I mean? Like, it's so lame. But you know what happened? Deadmau5 gave him a chance, so everybody got weird. I know that's what happened. Because I didn't even listen to Deadmau5 then. I just listened to Preds until I saw him after lockdown, right? Yeah, no, straight up, right? I got like super pissy. I was like, you guys are right, but you're also mentioning a lot of like people that were talented and big in the festival scene, as opposed to like actually some of the greatest producers and DJs that really should have followings, but just don't. And I don't think this is something like, I think I can say this because I'm a Twitch streamer, I have no morals, but I think we both know what Eddie and No Mana have in common. And I think the scene is surprisingly rude to guys like that. Thank God it's not my problem, and I'm going to shut up now. But I think you know what I'm talking about. This is pretty good. Oh, and just so you know, remember I told you about those furries that had some, like, you know, political ideas at Small Boat and got into a fight with, won't say their name and myself? I'm not the only person that's noticed, just like I told you. And they're no longer allowed to do a lot of stuff. Told you somebody would figure that out. You know how smart it is
to talk about how Trump has some good ideas at a rave in VR chat? Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's some, like, you talk about keyboard warriors, that's somebody that's never been hit in the face. And that gets thrown around, but that's true. Because if you said something like that at an actual club, especially an LGBTQ plus club, holy, you're cooked. You're cooked. You might not be cooked then, but I've seen this happen. You wanna know what happens when you go outside at the end of the night? Some really, really jacked dudes make you regret ever living. In the middle of the street, and the cops don't do anything, because then they'd have to do some work involving the gays. So, like, yeah, that was actually at a No Mana show. That's funny. Yeah, that's just crazy to me. That, like, people would, the furries, gay furries, would be like, Trump, he's my guy. Like, okay, man. I have liberal friends, including myself, that are barely tolerating your bullshit. And do you think he's going to? Sure. Yeah. So weird. But, the most interesting thing, and this is a pattern, I find a lot of foreigners that love Trump and the monarchy. And it's like, oh, okay, so you just want us to have what they took away from you. It's like, it's so fucking weird, right? I told you, someone's friend was trying to tell myself and my friend that's a Canadian how the monarchy was amazing. And I'm like, what is happening right now? What was it? Check. What was it? Was it 1982? I can't remember. I'm checking just because it's the funniest thing I've ever found out about my life. When removed all Queen ties. 1980s. Yeah, 82. All I'm gonna say is people talk shit, but we told the British to go fuck themselves a minute ago. I believe 1776. The Canadians did it in 1982. 1982. Jesus. 1982. And you guys sit up all the high and mighty up there like we're just like y'all. Not like us from Kendrick Lamar in this bitch. Not like us. we told their nopers, said no taxation without representation, y'all. I'm sorry, him. We fought it when it was a dude. Yeah, what up? We fought it when it was a dude. Psh, psh, psh. I don't know how much I want to clean this Russian truck, but I started this project, so we're going to keep going. Why are we making fun of Canada Infinite? Because they don't have a prime minister right now. We can kind of do whatever we want. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Yeah, same Canadian friend was like, man, Trump's really dumb with this whole like trade stuff and everything. It's like, yeah, they've been trying to kill NAFTA since before I was born. And it's because like it actually marginalizes trade from China and Russia. So yeah, I am not surprised at all that's going on. At all. You know how much easier it is to ship crude and, you know, like, basically just like shale fracking materials in giant leaking container ships across the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean instead of a pipeline? It's a lot easier. Yeah, I'm aware. It's gonna suck. But one of you guys could buy me the Maersk container ship or train from Lego. Someone found one at a Goodwill the other day and posted it on Reddit. And I was like about to cry. I remember seeing it in stores and being like, I don't know, I think I'm over Legos. I'm so dumb. Fucking Warhammer. Burn it down. Why do you love Canada Infinite? Because Canada made the CIA. Explain. So, like, we had to train the CIA up, and there were so many Nazis in America even during World War II. It's not talked about, but there were. I don't want to name Henry Ford. But basically, they couldn't train them in America because they were afraid it was compromised. And so the OSS, which is the predecessor to the CIA, went up to Canada and did some crazy shit. And the CIA is my favorite thing in the world. So I love Canada. Straight up. You guys have like all the records. I was looking at them last night and you said a couple of ones, but I think Ukraine is what's fucking you. There's this dude who's making some like crazy shots with his 50 that if you think about it, you guys haven't really had the chance to make because you guys are all fighting people, you know, like the long ones you got were at high altitude in the Hindu Kush. Whereas this is, you know, I'm assuming Ukraine is basically sea level because I've seen the coastline of it and it's next to the Black Sea, right? Yeah, but you're still number 2 with Joint Task Force 2 guy shooting a McMillan TAC 50. That's so fucking crazy. I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again just because it makes me happy. Actually, no, this isn't this guy. This guy shot his. This is just 2017. And the Rob Furlong guy, his shot, same gun, same caliber. It was 1,100 meters shorter than the guy from Joint Task Force 2 that took his spot but will remain unnamed. That's crazy. The Rob Furlong guy, he did it because he got ammo, some 50 ammo from a Marine Force reconnaissance sniping team, and it had a lot more like gunpowder in the back than the Canadian ones, so it was shooting hot. And the whole reason his kill is such a big deal is he was looking at, I believe, 3 insurgents, and before he took the shot, he said he was going to take out the guy with an RPK. So because he called it, it was like actually a sniper shot and on a level that no one can refute. Whereas if he had just shot at 3 man-sized individual targets, not specifically said which one he wanted to get, people would have been annoying about it. So yeah, I want to know more about that Joint Task Force 2 thing, other than I can assure you that person knows what I know. So they 100% started making way higher match quality bullets for that TAC 50 to get another 1,000 yards out of it. Holy God. And that's at sea level with the thicker air? Like, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Is there a TAC 50 in this game? I don't think there is. Stare into... There's like... Oh, there is. But those are like... You have to be in the PvP group maps, I think. Oh, Doesn't look like it. That's the sort of thing I wanted to learn how to use Blender to be able to do. Just put like the weapon assets in. But, you know, quit doing that RP stuff. Oh, you can't see me. Shoot. My badge, guys. Forever. That looks good. Stare into my eyes. Can we listen to No Mana 2 Infinite? Soon. Soon. No cap. I will let Trick make me do that before I go out this week. There. Okay, what? Read! I'm gonna read. Oh, I'm in my corner, that's why. Jesus. That's why you give half your room up for VR play space to stand in the corner the whole time. Oh, I forgot. This should be like way more like the satisfaction video, shouldn't it? Like there's a lot of pressure coming out of this, so I gotta be like, you know, like, oh no. It's how do I deal with all the pressure? Like, oh no. Like, okay. Huh. That's not the worst idea for a stream. Well, there's a new thing that has like come up on the maybe list, chat. This is not like a promise. We're kicking around the idea, okay? But I'm so tired. I think I just forgot it while trying to look at camera settings, and that's why nothing new is gonna start today. Oh, what was it? It was a good one. Oh, ASMR and totally not hypno streams coming soon. TM, cause why not, right? Yeah, I think that's been like the biggest we might start doing this that's come up in the last week. Yes, I have the Ear Lucky mic, the good one. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty crazy. I've set it up while I was in VR before. In an ASMR world I need to find. It was like this fucking like, it looked like a torture chamber in the middle of the woods. But it had over 2 or 3 dozen ASMR assets, and I've never seen that many again in my life. So I really need to find that world. But yeah, having that many ASMR assets in one world and my earlicks on, that could actually kind of work. Not with my sick voice though. It's kind of gross. But yeah, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes, right? Yeah, I know. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. When I got that suggestion, I immediately thought that was the dumbest thing I'd ever heard. Because that's how great my self-confidence is. And then I thought about it a little longer. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's actually a really good idea. And now that you've had that reaction, I know it actually is a really good idea. So, yeah, let's go. You're probably one of, what, 2 people that knows how scary that can actually get. And we've never even had a
Conversation where I've changed my tone into that type of tone. You just, you know, have totally never seen people. Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
Not warmed up. Not warmed up at all. But that's not nothing. Juicy gonna poke you like a paint. You say no to ratchet pussy, Juicy J. Kane. Alright, sorry, but like, bands make her dance and party girls never getting old.
Never. How do they still work so well? Because they will never not. Yeah. Like, we can be honest, Drake and French Montana completely ruined pop that, but it's still like one of the best songs ever made. Yeah. A pussy bitch, what you working with?
Now we're moving a little bit. I'll chat. 'Twas fun. Welcome all the new people. I hope to talk to you later. See you later. And if I don't, have a fabulous rest of your day, week, and I will be here on Wednesday. Oh, you guys haven't seen this yet. Check it out. If I double point, it starts doing like the math problem mean. Amazing, right? Okay. So Deadmau5, when he plays his songs Maths, this comes up on the screen in the cube. It's the girl from that show, the meme, and then these things start going everywhere. Like, it's fucking crazy. And then he plays like 3 different versions of Maths all edited together. It's really good. Yeah. Bah. All right. Oh, this one has this thing. Check it out, everybody. I don't have to use like a ghetto millennial heart. I can use Zoomer heart. Bam. Love y'all. See ya. Pop that pussy toast.